Hey, I want to make a video today addressing a question from a viewer. Now, this video might be a little rushed. I'm a little short on time today. When I first got out here, I wasn't planning on having to clean my safe up. It appears my kids thought it'd be funny to TP my gun safe, the one I keep all my revolvers in last night. Now, they swear up and down they didn't do it, but no one else could have done it. None of our sensors were tripped. There's nothing on the cameras. The door wasn't forced open, and I always lock it. They're the only ones that know where all the trips and the cameras are and how to avoid them. They're the only people that know the access code to the building except for me, so it had to be them, whether they want to admit it or not, which is why they're outside right now cleaning out the woodshed instead of riding their dirt bikes or playing magic. Let them deal with the wolf spiders if they think it's funny to TP my revolver safe. But that being said, I wanted to address a question from one of my viewers. They sent me an email saying, hey, you made a video a long time ago where you talked about the best handgun ever, and you said it was the Smith & Wesson 686, specifically the 686 Plus, where you get an extra round. And they wanted to know, do I still stand by that? Because that was kind of a controversial choice to some people. Do I still think the Smith & Wesson 686 is the best handgun ever? Or do I think that there's something out now that's better? Well, I'm not going to say there's something out there that's better, but I do think maybe I was a little bit too quick to name the Smith & Wesson 686 the best handgun ever, as if it's in a category all its own. There are guns out there that are just as good. There's one gun specifically that's just as good, and I wanted to mention it now while I'm talking about the 686 Plus, and that gun is the 586 Plus from Smith & Wesson. Now, the only difference between the 586 and the 686 is that it's carbon steel and it's either blued or have a black coating on it, melanite, whatever. But it's still the same gun functionally. So it's every bit as good as the Smith & Wesson 686. And in fact, I like the 586s better. Especially the 586 L comp here. I just love the way this gun's put together. Not only do I like the features, but I just love the way wood grips look better on dark guns than they do stainless guns. So I just love the look of a blued or a black gun better than I do a plain brushed stainless. That might surprise a lot of people. I like stainless because it's lower maintenance. If you've got a gun that you're going to have to carry a lot and you're not going to be able to refinish, etc., stainless is great for that because it is low maintenance. It's very durable, nothing to wear off. You just might get some high spots in the metal, but that part is even more protected than any other part of the gun. So I like the 686 a little bit better as far as an overall gun, but I should have mentioned the 586 also. Because when you're looking at the best gun ever, these guns are just hard to beat, like I say. They're easy to carry. They're great for hiking. They're great for home defense. They're great for self-defense. You can take these on the trails. You can take them anywhere and be well protected. They are .357 Magnum, and that is the probably what I would say the most powerful round you can carry that is still easily controllable by most people. So it's a very potent gun. It's a lot of power. 7 rounds of .357 Magnum in a very small, easy to tote with you package. And they're super reliable. They're revolver reliable. They're durable. There's nothing on them to break easily. They're just all around powerhouse workhorse guns. Now, the only advantage something like a semi-automatic would have over either of these guns is capacity. And in every other way other than capacity, semi-automatics are compromised guns. The caliber itself is compromised because it has to fit into the grip, so it's not the biggest, baddest caliber it can be. Reliability is compromised simply because you have so many moving parts and you have magazines, which magazines are responsible for a lot of the failures of guns, so they're not as reliable. They're often not as durable. There's a lot more parts on them that can break, etc., and I'm not a big fan of polymer. So overall, I just think Smith & Wesson 686 and 586 are the best guns made today that you can choose for carry or just for use around the home, on the trail, camping, hiking, etc. They are a no compromise gun. You get power, you get reliability, you get ease of use, you get ease of reload. They're just really easy to use guns that will always go bang and will kill most anything you point them at. So when you take all those things into account, like I said, I don't think capacity really weighs very heavily on my choice when I choose a gun. So I still think to this very day, the best guns you can possibly buy for carry or not is a Smith & Wesson 586 Plus or a Smith & Wesson 686 Plus. All right, you're going back with me, and you are going back in the safe. Almost forgot you. Hey, this is the Yankee Marshal, just reminding everyone out there that if you disagree with anything I say in any one of my videos, be it something political or tactical, I am going to give you the opportunity to come talk to me face to face instead of just having to put stuff in comment sections where someone might not even read them. You can come in one of my live chats and tell me off in person. You just have to send an email to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com, and in the subject line of that video put slap the yank, and then I will get back with you and set up a time where you can come in one of the live chats and tell me off face to face.